in the most stressful job on earth.
On Earth.
Like,
worse than working in an Amazon warehouse.
Yeah, man. Like a job that if I had that fucking job, I'd probably be like talking like that too. But just because I'd be blasted on ketamine all the fucking time. I'd be like so high because it's the only way you could cope with it.
How could you even cope with it if you're high? It's ridiculous. If you were a logical person, you'd be like, we have to disband this position. This position is ridiculous.
Yeah.
We might as well be a king. I'm the king of this land for 4 years. And for 4 years, I'll be a just king.
Yeah, I'll be a good king to the land. It's a brutal job.
It works if there's 150 people.
What do they get paid? What is the...
It's not a good salary for what they get.
What is it? What is the president?
$400K, I think.
$400K. We're paying our fucking president.
That's one Burt Kreischer show.
What the fuck? We should be paying them more. If we were paying them more, maybe more people would be like getting the job. Like they should get. Shouldn't they get at least like what? Like I don't know, an A celebrity gets for one movie. Shouldn't they at least get that? We're gonna pay them $500,000 to like.
What's even creepier is what they all wind up being insanely wealthy.
I wonder how that happens.
It's really interesting. What happens is they give speeches. So they give speeches to these people that help them get into position of
what do you mean?
Being a president. So like say if there's a large corporation, they donate a lot of money towards campaigns, and they also wink, wink. We'd love to hear you talk someday.
Wait, you're not saying the corporations that give hundreds of millions of dollars for the president to come give the speech are actually secretly bribing them, are you?
Well, that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
No one would think that.
Why would you do that?
I would just think it's a really fortuitous pipeline to insane wealth to become a president and then give speeches.
Well, listen, if I was running a big corporation, you better believe I'd love to have a president come and give a 5-minute speech.
A friend of mine saw Hillary Clinton speak once.
What did she say?
He said it was really weird. It's like you're just watching someone get paid.
Yeah.
You're just watching some boring-ass speech. I remember when Giuliani came to California. And some people I know went to see that too. And it was the same sort of thing. They were like, this is weird. This is like right after 9/11. And it's like, wow, you're just here seeing a guy like get paid. They're just saying a bunch of things, and they're like, okay, another 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna get out of here. And what am I doing? Like, what are those speeches? Imagine a speech that's worth $500,000. Imagine you're going to bring a president in, and he's going to give a speech to all your CEOs and all these folks. And it's going to be worth in value to you $500,000.
$500,000 speech is a great speech.
It's not like Fluffy selling out the Dodger Stadium and crushing and doing stand-up and having people cry laughing for an hour and a half. No. He's just going to go. He's not an act. He's not the Rolling Stones. He's not Tool. He's just going to go up there, and they're going to talk about things that everybody already agrees on. Like the environment is a real issue.
Yeah.
And we're gonna solve it.
Yeah.
Bipartisan means. And there's these speeches that they give. Like, what do they say? What kind of information do you have that you like? I have the secrets of the scrolls. I'll read them all to you.
That's what's
worth $500,000.
It's like
or $500 million.
If you press your taint 7 times and then pull your earlobes down, your hair will grow back, and it actually works. That's
that's worth $500,000.
That's a $500,000 speech. But yeah,
it's worth $500 million at one point.
Oh, you mean the presidents?
Yeah, they get to like crazy wealth, like wild amounts of money come at them.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's like what's funny about this sort of thing is it's inarguably true. Like it's just you can't describe it in any other way. It's like we can't just hand bags of money to people when we want them to like do things for us and the government. But we can like hide it and do a speech. You can't, the funny thing is it has to be a speech because like that is a thing where it's like, well, how do you quantify the worth of a presidential speech? You can't have them come and say like paint the wall or like clean a bathroom and you give them $400,000. It has to be a speech. And so it's like you all of this stuff, it's all out there. It's 100% true. We're not being cynical or conspiratorial. It's fucking weird to pay anybody that much for a speech, much less somebody who's still in power and is going to be responsible for potentially passing legislation or helping legislation pass that's going to massively impact whatever your particular industry is. It's obvious what's going on. But this is the kind of stuff, speaking of hypnosis, that's like just on the periphery, right? Like if you want to hang out in default reality, you're not really supposed to spend too much time thinking about that. You're not supposed to spend too much time thinking about the fact that private corporations and public government sectors of government are weirdly the same thing. They're connected by an invisible.
It's not even invisible.
Barely invisible. Like it's just kind of shadowy. You're not supposed to, like, the idea is the private sector